All right, ladies and gentlemen. So welcome back to another episode on Antonicus Aurelius Motivates. Glad to be back with y'all again today, man. And today, I'm just thinking about a lot of things today, man. And I'm thinking about like right now, like what I really had on my mind today was, man, I don't know if y'all feel the same way I feel, but the way I feel right now is like I think this time we are in right now in 2026, well, actually, I would really say probably like leading all the way up to this point to 2026, ever since you already know all of that and beyond. Probably I'd say the past 5 years. I think that this time right here is going down in history as like the fakest time of all ever in the history known to man. Like we are in like literally like the most fakest time I have ever seen in my life, where there's just so much fakeness. And fakeness has just become like the new real, and people can't even feel comfortable within their own skin. You got people all out here, you know, modifying their bodies and trying to have surgery to look a certain type of way and all of this and that and the other. Everybody is creating this image for themselves that is just so fake. And if it's not just that, then it's all of this stuff with, people trying to be something that they're not, or trying to be somebody that they're not, to be recognized by men. And I'm tired of it, man. I mean, it's like people don't even know what life is really about anymore. It's like they all they know is what they see and what they've been programmed to believe by this Babylon system that we're in, you know? And it's crazy, man. I mean, it's like nothing I ever seen before in my life, man. And everybody and every person, people in general, they're just like, it's almost like people are just distancing themselves from one another more and more because of the lack of trust, and just because of the lack of dishonesty, just because of the lack of like realness anymore, man. I mean, there used to be a time when people was real, you know what I mean? And quite frankly, I mean, I'm really tired of all of this, man. Seriously. Like, we need to get back to people who keep it real. People who actually care about others, and people who are not self-centered anymore. So this whole thing that we're going through in this era we're in right now, man, is causing people to turn against one another, like. And I see it happening more and more. And I wish it wasn't like this, because I remember a time when things were different. I mean, when I was coming up as a kid, I remember time was different. Times were different, even as a teenager. But it seems like ever since after the development of the whole Internet of Things and social media and all of that, people don't even really like kick it like they used to anymore, man. And people are weird, man. People are weird right now, man. And I'm not the only one who's seeing this. There are other people besides myself who are seeing this. Like if it was just me seeing this or saying this, then I would probably feel like maybe there's something wrong with me. But no, I see that there are other people who see the same thing in their communities, in their hometowns. This is all across the board, man. This is all over the world right now. And this all becomes, I think, because of the rejection of the Most High God and the turning away from Him. People have turned away from Him and turned away from the Word of God. You know, we got to feed our spirits, man, you know, with spiritual food. And if people aren't like feeding their spirits with the Word of God, then all the things they're feeding themselves with is the things of this world. And so that's all they know. They don't know nothing else. You know, we live in this society, man, where it's like the society has pretty much programmed people to be selfish, man. To gain the praise of others. To gain the respect and praise of men, rather than to focus on their personal development with the Most High God. You know, and this is causing a huge rift between people in society. I see it happening. I see like the whole thing with the division, you know, amongst people because of the different statuses and stuff like that. Like, I can't even see how we were even designed to live like this, because I know God did not intend for us to live like this, to where like there's this whole competition of different things and different category, like different people are in different categories, you know. It's like if you ain't in this certain category or whatever, or this first certain income bracket, then you are looked down upon less than other people who have more or whatever. And so this is causing all this problem where people can't fit in with one another. People can't, you know, communicate with one another like they used to, just out of a spirit of love, you know. It's no more love, man. It's like people just they're going around out here like zombies, man. People are almost like robotic now. Like, they don't even talk. And if you talk to them or you try to like make conversation or anything, then they look at you like you're weird or something. It's like everybody is suspicious of everybody, right? And for very good reason, man. You know, this is just something that I just wanted to talk about some today, man. And I'm about to get out here and do my walk, man, put my bag on, and I'm just going to go into this today. Because I really feel like we need to talk about these things, man. I really feel like we need to get out of this fakeness and this illusion, man, and get back to, you know, what is real, you know? And that's the Word of God and the truth, man. The truth that comes from His Son, Jesus Christ, that bled and died for our sins. And it used to be that, you know, church was the place to do that. You know, to come together and be about God and Jesus Christ, His Son. But even the church now is fake, man. Even the churches are fake, man. I mean, people used to actually be more real in the churches, I guess, at one point in time. But we are seeing everything happening just like it says in the book of 2 Timothy chapter 3. And y'all can go read that if you don't believe me, man. People have become lovers of themselves, man. Lovers of money, lovers of pleasure, rather than lovers of God. Children are disobedient to their parents. You know, they're always getting out of line with their parents, like they try to boss their own parents. They're ungrateful. This is this thing that's going on. Like, people are ungrateful, unholy, man. Just living like animals, man. That's kind of like the world we're in right now, man. But I'm about to get out and talk a little bit more about this today with y'all, okay? So I'm gonna be right back. Hold up. All right, y'all, so I'm back, man. And it's nice out here. I think it's like 60 something degrees, but yeah, like I was saying, man, it's like, doesn't it just seem like everybody's like in their own little bubble anymore, man? It's like everybody's just in their own little bubble, and they're just so distant. If you look at people in their eyes, it's like people, like I said, they don't act the same. They're like robotic now, man. And I don't know if it had something to do with all of that and everything when that went down or what. I think it did. I think it did. Because we've done seen like where like the whole thing was there was like nanotechnology used in it. And it's been revealed that there was like editing of people's DNA to turn people like almost into humanoids. It's almost like they're a branch of their smartphone or their computer now. You know, and it's like it's in their bloodstream. And there was some people who did some videos on it I saw, and I don't want to really go straight off the topic too much, what I was talking about, man, but this whole thing, I think, has caused people to become more fake than ever. You know, it's contributed to all this fakeness even more so. You know, because there's like this graphene and stuff like that in it, and it's like a conductor of electricity. And there was other people who I saw who did videos on it. But we are seeing like what the Bible talked about, you know, what happened in the last days, where people would give themselves over to the beast, man. And I really and truly believe all this technology and everything is going to be part of the beast system, which is the Antichrist system, which is leading masses of people astray. And like I said, man, we've already been seeing, you know, how just the basic moral principles that people used to have are gone. They're going out the window, man. It's like people have tried to remove God from society, and it's all about what you got and where you live, what you drive, and all of that. And this is just progressively, I see, moving us towards end time prophecy being fulfilled if people don't wake up. If people don't wake up to all of this stuff and start doing something different. if people don't start reaching out to one another, and helping one another to see this whole thing for what it is, and raise awareness about the enemy that's around us, and who's doing all this and contributing to bringing all this about, with the wicked, evil principalities of darkness working through our governments, working through all these industries surrounding us, working through the Tell Lie vision, and working through everything to control people, to make people just lose what really matters, is, and that's love and relationships and stuff. And I'm just seeing this like happen more and more, where you can't trust nobody no more, man. You can't. And it used to be that, you know, you could trust somebody when your back was turned. It used to be you could genuinely, like, hang out with friends and people like that and have a good time without having to worry about, are they gonna try to take something from you? Are they just there to find out what you got, or to be watching you out of jealousy and hatred with these ulterior motives? Now you have to use this whole different level of discernment to deal with people, because people are so fake. And I wish it wasn't this way, man. It's like, I wish that, I would like to see things change, man, for the better, because I just don't believe we can keep going on the way we are right now. I don't believe that this whole way of life is sustainable with all these lies and believing in lies and following behind things that are meaningless. I don't believe this whole thing is sustainable much longer, man. People have just become super fake. It's like we're in just this season of fakeness like never before, man. And I never thought that, you know, I would have to come to the point to where I'm at, to where places that I've even known my whole life, where I feel like a stranger anymore, man. You know, and it's like, I done outgrown this whole environment, man. But I'm still in this storm, man, just trying to like keep going every day, keep moving, man. It's like the only thing I can do really is just get out in the fresh air and take these walks, man, talk, and have these meaningful discussions about this stuff, because that's the only way I can clear my head about it. Because as y'all know who've done been on my channel, you know what I went through, and I've done told y'all and shared with y'all about all the things I went through, man, and that I'm still going through currently, still waiting to like get a lot of answers, man. You know what I mean? Still looking for a lot of answers right now. to a lot of stuff that I've been praying about, man. Anyway, I'm out here on this roadway, man. I got this new lapel mic on, man, I'm wearing today. Hopefully it's gonna reduce the noise. I don't know how well it's gonna work, but we're gonna find out once I upload the video. Got a lot of trucks and stuff like that moving around on the highway. I thought this would be an ideal location to like really test it out. I got some wind too, but I don't know how this is gonna work out right now, really, because this is my first day using it. But hopefully y'all can hear me clearly and hear my voice while I'm making the video, because previously I was having like lots of background noise with machinery and stuff like that in some of my other videos. But besides all that, man, like I was saying, man, I know y'all must be seeing this too, you know, and I know it's got to be other people who feel the same way I feel out there, because I've seen other people talking about it on other videos, you know. But we can see now, man, that this is the time right now where we're at right now, where, you know, we got to do what we got to do to like really just stand up for the truth, man, and do our thing, because I don't know how much more time is going to be left before something happens, man. It could be something really going to happen, because like I said before, you know, and I don't know what's going to happen. All I know is I don't have fear no more, because I have him within me, you know. 1 Corinthians 3:16, like within my temple, man. You know what I mean? Like I am the walking church. I don't even need to go to a church, because I am the church. You know, the church is within. That's what I believe, man. The church is within the hearts of the believers, the hearts and minds of the believers. So that's the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing, because, you know, I'm wanting to connect with other people who are like-minded like that. You know, because seriously, man, you can't even like go inside the building no more. If I go in there, I get sick to my stomach, man, because it's just so fake, man. And some of the worst, like, gossips and stuff like that be in the church, man. Seriously. Be people in it, right straight up in the church, man, talking about you. You know? And if it ain't, and they'll be even worse than some of the people. If it ain't in there, then it's in your family or whatever, or your fake family or your fake friends. They'll be worse than that, talking about you. And we got this whole thing where like people just don't even really know what to do or how to spend their time in a productive manner anymore, man. They're so fake. They're so fake. And it's like, if you want to like really like improve yourself and become a better version of yourself and strive to better yourself every day, like what I'm doing right now, then you have to stay away from fake people, man, because they will try to pull you back into the fakeness. It's like they're like the type that will just throw you straight off and back into your old ways if you allow them. And if you're trying to better yourself, you have no other choice but to separate yourself from them. I've said this before, man, because you're not like them, chosen one. You know, you're not like them. So this is a lonely walk, and it's a hard walk. But then you got to protect your peace, man. You know? And I'm back here on the trail now, about to get it in the rest of the way on this walk. But it's like you just got to protect your peace. You got to protect what you value. And whatever you're doing to make whatever you're making strives ahead, whatever that may be that you're doing to produce a better way for yourself, you can't let other people on to that either, because of all the fakeness. Because they don't want to see you do that. They don't want to see you have your best life, man. They don't want to see you make your best strives towards excellence. And it's sad, man, but that's the way it is right now, man. It's like, this is become like the new normal, man. Fakeness. People don't even know how to really communicate anymore. Everything's online. Everything is online, you know? And so I just had to get out here a lot of time and speak my mind, just because this is just something that is becoming like a real issue that needs addressment. It needs to be addressed. And I don't know what needs to be done, whether it be a power shift, somehow, some way, get wicked and evil people out of power, man. You know, and restore godly principles back to the way it was before. Because they promote all this stuff, you know, that keeps people trapped into fakeness. Like, you know, it's like with all the promotion of violence and all the promotion of all the immorality and everything like that, there ain't no really families no more like there used to be. And when there are families, it's always something tearing them apart. And then they've got this whole system set up around us to attack and destroy the family unit, which comes from Satan, we already know, ladies and gentlemen. That's the reason why families don't even stay together. It's because the family unit is being attacked, and the pillars of society have been messed with the whole union of a man and a woman as a wife, husband and wife, you know. And then it's like, when you are, you know, when people are together, then their whole family is under attack because of this this whole illusion built around us with all the fakeness, and with causing them to have to struggle just to make ends meet with all the bills and the cost of everything going up, the cost of living costing so much, and jobs not paying enough, wages not being high enough, and then cutting people's hours and not giving them enough to live on. And it's all just like a system designed to drain the life away from you, to drain the life away from families, to drain the life away from, to suck people from their true happiness and joy, because they always got to be worried about this, that, and the third. Or they're trying to worry about keeping their car note up, keeping their house rent paid, keeping their all their bills paid and everything like that, and they can't even really live a happy life because of it, man. And something has got to change. I don't know where or how, but it's like I just see this happening, man. And it's all like, because I know a lot of this is because of all this fakeness we are in, where people can't even like be honest anymore. People cannot be honest with one another anymore. It's like everything has to be like built around becoming corrupted or selling out to make a name for yourself or to become somebody. And I'm not going to participate in it, man. That's another reason why I've had to suffer the way I've had to. Because if you choose to be honest, man, and to keep it 100, it's like they punish you for doing the right thing. It's like we are literally seeing the time we're in right now, where being bad is looked upon as being good, and being good is looked upon as being bad. And it's fake, man. It's all fake. But anyway, you know, the good messages about all of this is that we always have an opportunity, man, still, no matter what, to shine our light, because that's what we out here to do, you know. As long as we still here, while we got this time here to expose this stuff, man. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. And to motivate other people towards the truth, man. Because the more I think we raise awareness of this stuff and keep exposing all this fakeness, the more that's going to make the illusion break that's all around us, and make a change for the better. We can already see that the wicked, evil ones, it's good over evil, man, because their wicked, evil Babylon system is crumbling and falling right now. You can see it happening because they've built it all on lies, and they've told us so many lies, and they've made lies like normal. And they continue to keep on telling more lies, you know? More and more lies to cover up the first lie. Once you tell one lie, then you got to tell another lie to cover up the first lie you told. And aren't we seeing like the culmination of all of that right now? Like it's just all been building up. Lie after lie, man. For so many years. Just tons of lies. And if you're real, then they tell lies on you. To try to tarnish you, to take you out, like they did me. It's just all kind of lies, man. If it ain't lies about what's going on in the politics, or lies in the religions, or lies in the news, then it's lies being told on you, chosen one. You know, but I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all and keep coming back and dropping the truth, man, because we gotta elevate above all this crap, man. And that's what I'm doing here on my channel, man. So till the next one, man, I hope this helps someone out today, man. Love, light, peace, blessings, man. Like, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, man. Only thing we doing here is positive vibes only. Uplifting, encouraging videos for those of y'all who may be going through your own personal battles, struggles, things like that, as I currently still am. All right? So I'm going to catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace.